Alright, welcome back everybody to another morning show. My dumbass is awake, but I'm still waking up today. Yesterday I was just sneezing and blowing my nose. I felt fine, but I was like caught in a sneeze rally, which was actually fantastic because I haven't been able to sneeze for a long time with my basically now past upper neck issue. I had like tech neck like a motherfucker. It just like stuck, dude. I couldn't move. But sort of a thing of the past now. I'm not still 100% yet, but we're getting there. So all that aside, that's kind of why I'm just where I am today. It's been a minute, a couple weeks maybe since I did a morning show. Basically just observing what's happening since the big show took place. I'm going to title this something like Headline Hordes. Basically what we've seen, an observation of the media being presented to us after the Trump victory, is who's a headline whore and who's not. I'm to the point where I'm not sure if I really trust people that are content creators, that is their job. Like if they are a content creator, I'm just, I don't trust you at all. Because content creation is your job. You rely on it. You're just making something out of nothing most of the time. Why? Stretching things out, like multiple videos, but it's like, where are you really getting? Like, you're just kind of headline whoring, con-whoring. No, show me the people who, like, have a real fucking job, but also have the ability to cut into what's going on, cut through the bullshit, extract what's happening, and then present it in a way that makes sense to everybody. That isn't just like hinging us on their next video, like stay tuned for more news, like they're on the edge of it all the fucking time, That's kind of what I've seen. In a brief nutshell, that's what's been on my mind to share with people. A number of other things as well, but what I've realized, the weather kind of changed. It got a bit colder, and doing morning shows in the morning isn't quite as easy when it's cold. Things like driving conditions change. Multiple other factors. So, I also didn't want to muddy the waters really with just putting more content out there. We're seeing so much content being put out. It's like we're seeing a plethora of it. I bet everybody's, whelmed enough by it. Maybe not overwhelmed, maybe not underwhelmed, but at least you're fucking whelmed to the point where it's like there's tons of content out there now that you're being blasted with. Trump picked this, Trump picked that guy. Ah. He's not with us, he's against us, he is with us, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God, there's a rabbit hole for every fucking rabbit out there. So that is more of my message to you all is, sometimes fewer is better. Fewer sources is better. But excuse me, that's only in the context of if you have pretty solid sources who are researching all the other sources and then, like I said, cutting through all the bullshit for you. Just saving you time, basically. What we've sought to do here at Big Brain University, myself and Kevin, just add perspective to perception so people can actually use the information. Otherwise, a lot of this stuff that you're hearing right now, all this content that we're consuming, it's just gonna pass through. We're not gonna remember this stuff. You know, we'll faintly remember, like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. But 8 years ago, when like BitChute basically got started, roughly, all it was everybody, all the elites are pedophile, child molesting, blood drinkers, sacrificers. Roar, 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 roar. That's all it ever was. Like, that was the MO of like the alternative, where the alternative media went when YouTube and Facebook did their big COVID purge and fucking silenced everybody and banned all our accounts, and we all went scattering. BitChute pops up, lets people say what they want to say, but yet it's such a controlled platform. Like, the reason we started there was literally just to experiment on the platform. It's just been interesting. I got shadow banned. No notification of a ban. I couldn't post comments. I couldn't delete comments, even though I don't delete comments. But things like that, the ads that get put on your videos sometimes. Like, sometimes those you would just delete because it has no contextual value to anything. Excuse me, like I said, I've been sneezing, so I got some sinus drain going on. But that was on this channel. I couldn't comment to anybody, couldn't interact with anyone, couldn't like comments. And then this fucking BitChute CEO, Ray, allegedly, which is my guess, most likely all fucking bullshit, that this is just a puppet boy presented to us. Hey, I'm Ray, the CEO. Fucking retard. This guy tries to tell me that BitChute doesn't have the ability to shadow ban you after I've documented that we got shadow banned. Like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. These fucking liars. People in the comments asking the guy, like, how come these videos with, like, 10 subscribers are getting thousands and thousands of views? Like, it doesn't make sense. The numbers on BitChute don't make any sense. We've seen this as well. So, I mean, with all these platforms being controlled, what did they do? What are they talking about on the radio right now? They're talking about when everybody went to Truth Social, because now you can hear what Trump says without fucking legacy media interjecting their spin on it. Everybody's sick of that. Okay, so what do we do in 4 years when now Elon Musk and fucking Trump have been like, okay, well, here's where everybody needs to be getting their media. What happens when those guys are no longer relevant and in the public eye as much as they are now? They're just running our social media and our news outlets now from behind the scenes. It's like, this is a bad thing, but it's like an improvement from what we have, which is so fucked to think about. It's like this odd double-edged sword that's like only fucking you in both ways. So you're not winning or losing, you're just losing while winning, sort of. Like, it's fucking weird. It's a fucking weird-ass, twisty-ass time. But, yeah, the headline horrors kind of did, they display themselves because they're the ones constantly posting shit. Like, lefty meltdown videos constantly. It's like they just, you'll see them kind of testing the waters, how many times they can repost stuff before it starts to fall off. And really, it's just because they're getting revenue for it. Like, they're creating content off you. They're headline whores. So, all right, there is some thoughts for y'all this morning. Hope everybody's having the day they deserve and taking care of themselves. We'll be back soon. I talked to Kev recently, too. He's expected to be back around the holidays. So, Thanksgiving's about here again. I suppose that's about it for you. All right, latest.